Princeton splitting a doubleheader yesterday, so the Mids had their 4-game winning streak snapped in the second game of the doubleheader. Fell to 10-12 overall on the season, but have still won 4 of their last 5 ball games, while Princeton comes into this one 2-0. First pitch to Beans is swung and hit in the air out towards deep left field. Mishu going back, still back at the warning track. He reaches out and it's over his head and one hops off the wall. Beans will stop at second base with a stand-up double. And the Mids have their first hit of the afternoon. Here's the 1-2 delivery now, swung and grounded to the third baseman, who knocks it down, bobbles it, and won't have a play anywhere. As Flink couldn't control that ball. It'll go as an infield single for Borisak. Beans scores from third. Now the 2-2 delivery, swung and hit on the ground through the hole on the left side for a base hit, as Borisak just served that one the other way. Got it right in between the third baseman and the shortstop. His second RBI of the game, and just like that, it's a 1-run ball game here in the 6th inning. Blink sets, 3-1 pitch, swung on in line, down the right field line. Harrington giving chase, he won't get there. It'll be a fair ball and roll into the corner. Scoring from second is Curry. They're gonna send Beans from first. The relay is cut off, and for the second straight day, Dave Milanis with a 2-run double, and he's tied up this game here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Another clutch hit for Milanis, the game-winning hit yesterday. And now here he knocks in Curry and Beans with 2 outs in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And we have a 4-4 game. Now the 1-2 pitch, swung on and rolled just past the mound. Over to second for 1. Now the relay to first is in time. What a turn there as Weideman fired it over to first base. Didn't seem like it was going to be hard enough hit for them to turn to, but Borisak got it to Weideman very quickly, and then Weideman put everything he had on that to first, and they turn the 4-6-3 double play and get out of the bases loaded 1-out jam. Sorensen sets. First pitch is swung on and rolled softly to the right of the mound. Sorensen off the mound to field it, underhands the first in time, and the Mids able to get out of another jam here in the 11th inning. To the bottom half of the 11th inning, 4-4. Princeton and Navy all tied up. 2 pitch, a grounder off the pitcher's mound towards the middle of the infield, and it'll sneak through for a base hit. Mingo sets, 0-1. Weideman squares again and puts down a good bunt up the third base line. Mingo picks it up, but he doesn't have a play anywhere. It'll be a sac bunt. And now the winning run is at second base with nobody out. Curry squares. First pitch is bunted out in front of the plate. Only play for Mingo's over to first, and he threw it wild. And the winning run's going to come in to score as Dylan Wheeler scores. And the Mids win here 5-4 on a throwing error by Cameron Mingo. And they come from behind here this afternoon and pick up the 11-inning win. Their first win in extra innings in a couple of years. Inning started with a single by David Norman. David Weideman then just trying to sacrifice him over. Reached on a bunt single, and then Robert Curry just trying to put a bunt down. And the pitcher threw it wild. And the Mids win by a final score of 5-4.